Welcome to the most exciting coin discovery of your life. Today, we're diving into the mysterious and ultra-rare bicentennial coins, an ordinary-looking coin with the power to make you a millionaire overnight. If you've got this hidden gem in your pocket, your entire future could change in an instant. Let's unlock the secrets behind this legendary piece of treasure. First up, in the world of rare American coinage, few hold the mysterious allure. An explosive potential of the 1983 Roosevelt dime. This seemingly ordinary 10-cent piece, minted in Denver and bearing the iconic phrase, "In God We Trust," could be the ultimate hidden treasure sleeping quietly in your change jar. 2. The untrained eye. It may appear like any other dime, but for collectors and numismatic experts, this coin represents a whisper of unimaginable wealth, a golden ticket capable of rewriting your life's fortune in the blink of an eye. What makes this particular dime so extraordinary is not just its age or its silverless composition. It's the rare combination of mint errors, preservation quality, and historical context that elevate it to the throne of desirability. In some rare instances, the 1983 Roosevelt dime has surfaced with extreme die errors, off-center strikes, missing elements, or even double dies, flaws that the U.S. Mint never intended to escape their watchful eye. And because 1983 was a year where no mint sets were produced for the public, finding a flawless example from circulation became nearly impossible. That rarity injects every surviving pristine piece with skyrocketing value. Imagine for a moment holding a dime, just a tiny piece of metal, that collectors are willing to fight over in secret auctions and private numismatic circles. This is not just a coin. It is a crown jewel hidden in plain sight, potentially worth millions to the right buyer. Some advanced collectors, constantly in pursuit of the perfect specimen, have driven the value of certain error varieties to astronomical levels. A gem quality, error-struck 1983 Roosevelt dime could realistically command hundreds of thousands, or even millions, depending on condition and demand. If you own this rarity, you're not just holding money. You're holding a masterpiece of American minting history. Now, imagine the rush of discovery, the thrill of sifting through your old coins or a forgotten piggy bank and suddenly spotting that magical 1983 date. The glimmering D mint mark from Denver and the bold, crisp inscription Liberty and In God We Trust. Your heart skips a beat. Could it be? Could you be holding one of the most powerful financial lifelines ever produced by the U.S. Mint? The possibility is real. This coin has the potential to turn a regular citizen into an overnight millionaire, a Cinderella story born from metal and history. The coin's beauty is only matched by its mystery. With Franklin D. Roosevelt's stately profile engraved on the obverse, and the torch of liberty flanked by an olive branch and oak branch on the reverse, the 1983 dime carries more than monetary value. It carries symbolism. A president who led through crisis. A nation standing tall. A flame that never dies. Holding this coin is like holding a piece of American resilience in your palm, and that alone makes it priceless. But add a rare error or pristine condition to the mix, and now you're talking legacy-level wealth. So, if you find this dime, don't rush to spend it or underestimate its value. Don't let it disappear in the mundane whirl of everyday commerce. Instead, treat it like the treasure it truly is. Consult with trusted numismatists. Get it professionally graded. Research its markings carefully. Because what you may have is more than just currency. It is a financial resurrection in disguise, capable of reshaping your future and delivering untold rewards. This is your moment, your opportunity to own a piece of American history with the power to transform your story. A coin that blends rarity, beauty, and explosive market demand into one compact miracle. Let this 1983 Roosevelt dime be your wake-up call to the hidden riches all around us. Fortune doesn't always shout. It sometimes jingles quietly in your pocket, waiting for you to notice to eye in the grand chessboard of life. This tiny dime could be your unexpected queen, one decisive move away from ultimate victory. So check your drawers, your jars, your forgotten wallets. The coin that could change your life may already be in your hands. And remember, in a world of endless possibility, Sometimes all it takes is 10 cents. Second, in the mesmerizing world of coin collecting, one name continues to echo with power and possibility. The 1995 Roosevelt dime, a small yet mighty symbol of American heritage and hidden fortune. At first glance, this humble 10-cent piece might appear to be just another coin in your change pouch. But if yours is a rare 1995 Roosevelt dime with either a Denver D or mistakenly referenced P mint mark, it could be far more than just pocket change. It could be your golden gateway to unimaginable wealth. This is not just a collectible. It's a secret waiting to reveal its staggering power. This particular dime, struck in the heart of the U.S. mint's production era, is one of the most sought-after coins of its kind when it bears the perfect combination of mint errors, full strike details, and pristine condition. Collectors around the world hold their breath for just one specimen that checks all these boxes. A coin so flawless or so flawed that it escapes the bounds of normal valuation. A perfect 1995 Roosevelt dime with unusual features such as misaligned dies, double dies, off-center strikes, or even a full-band torch on the reverse could fetch staggering amounts on the private market. We're not talking hundreds or thousands. We're talking millions. Why such astronomical value? Because the 1995 dime came out at a time when fewer mint sets were purchased by the public and quality control was not as tight. That led to a limited number of extraordinary specimens that managed to survive unscathed. Combine that rarity with collectors' obsession over perfectly struck Roosevelt dimes, and you've got a recipe for a once-in-a-lifetime treasure. There have been rumors, whispers in the numismatic world, of jaw-dropping sales behind closed doors where this very coin changed hands for life-altering amounts. It's not fiction, it's fortune. Close your eyes and imagine holding a coin in your hand, dated 1995, bearing the proud profile of Franklin D. Roosevelt, marked with the bold statement, "In God We Trust," and carrying either a Denver D or mistakenly referred Philadelphia P mint mark. That coin could be more valuable than bars of gold. It might look like a dime, but in the eyes of an experienced collector or a savvy investor, it's a glittering diamond hiding in plain sight. The moment you realize what you hold, your entire life could pivot. From everyday life to billionaire status. All thanks to a single discovery. Don't let its size fool you. The 1995 Roosevelt dime is a powerhouse packed into a tiny frame. Its history, metal, and mystery, all bound together in one silver-toned circle. And for those who understand its true worth, it's a ticket to generational wealth. Even if you're not a coin expert, this dime is your opportunity to step into the extraordinary. What appears like a simple coin could unlock access to elite circles of wealth, collection, and prestige. For many, that's the dream. And this coin is the key that if you own this gem, don't make the mistake of rushing to spend it or trading it in for far less than its true value. Consult with professional grading services, get it authenticated, and then prepare for the bidding wars. The maximum reward for a rare 1995 Roosevelt dime in top-tier condition or bearing unique mint errors could reach well into the millions. Yes, millions. That's not just a number. That's a new life, a new future, a doorway to everything you've ever imagined. This isn't just a coin. It's a financial miracle cloaked in metal. It holds within it the power to elevate the ordinary into the extraordinary, the modest into the magnificent. And maybe, just maybe, this dime has waited for you to recognize it. To see it not for what it looks like, but for what it truly is, a game changer, a treasure, a legacy. So check your drawers. Inspect your collections. Glance twice at every dime that passes through your hand. The 1995 Roosevelt dime could be hiding in plain sight, waiting to transform your reality overnight. Fortune sometimes comes in thunder, but often it jingles quietly in your pocket, disguised as 10 cents, holding the power to make you a billionaire in the blink of an eye. Third, in the glittering world of rare American coinage, few coins carry the explosive potential and hidden power of the 1996 Roosevelt dime, especially the one struck with the Denver mint mark, mistakenly referred to by some as the P mark, blending confusion with rarity. This small silver-colored coin, stamped boldly with the legendary phrase, "In God We Trust," is far more than meets the eye. Behind its common appearance lies the thrilling possibility of untold fortune. It is not just a dime. It is a vault of destiny, holding the key to overnight transformation for the lucky few who recognize its secret value. The 1996 Roosevelt dime marked the 50th anniversary of this beloved design, and with that milestone came a wave of numismatic energy. Though millions were minted, only a tiny handful have emerged with unique characteristics. Coins with extreme strike clarity, rare die errors, or sharp, full torch bands. These qualities ignite excitement among collectors, especially those seeking specimens that elevate the ordinary into the extraordinary. If your 1996 dime was struck in Denver and happens to display rare minting flaws or flawless detail, you could be staring at a coin worth millions in today's feverish market. It may sound unbelievable that such a small object could possess so much financial force, but history has proven time and again that rare coins, especially those minted during transitional or commemorative years, can command sky-high prices. The 1996 Roosevelt dime is a prime example of this phenomenon. There are whispers across the collector community of jaw-dropping private deals where certain 1996 dimes were exchanged for 6 or 7 figures. Life-changing amounts for what others assumed was just spare change. These are not myths. These are the hidden truths of the elite numismatic world. Imagine holding this coin between your fingers, the smooth edge pressing against your skin, and realizing that you may be clutching a financial supernova. The D mint mark represents Denver, but to collectors, it symbolizes destiny. With every curve and line on Roosevelt's face, with every strike of the flame and olive branch on the reverse, this coin radiates with possibility. One coin, one moment, one decision, and your life can be transformed forever. That's not exaggeration. That's the magic of numismatics. Not make the mistake of letting this treasure slip through your hands unnoticed. If you have a 1996 Roosevelt dime with a Denver mark, inspect it closely. Look for errors, for doubled dies, for off-center images, or ultra-sharp full bands on the torch. These tiny details make a world of difference. If your coin is uncirculated or in pristine condition, you might be holding a masterpiece, one that wealthy collectors would pay handsomely for, potentially into the millions. Such rare pieces don't just earn money. They make legends. The power of this coin isn't only in its metal or its design, it's in the dream it represents. A dream where a common person, with no connections or privileges, stumbles upon a miracle, hiding in plain sight. A 10-cent piece with the potential to elevate them into the realm of millionaires. This coin is the underdog's crown, the collector's holy grail, and the universe's way of hiding fortune in the folds of the everyday. And if you have it, your moment is now. Rise to the call of fortune. If this coin is in your possession, do not treat it as a trivial item. Seek out experts, get it authenticated, and understand its rarity. You don't just own a coin. You own a story of prosperity waiting to be written. In this era of uncertainty, the 1996 Roosevelt dime is a beacon of hope disguised as spare change, a testament to how fate sometimes speaks softly, jingling in a pocket, rather than shouting from the skies. Let this be your awakening. Search your wallets, drawers, and coin jars. The coin that could shift your entire destiny might already be in your home, lying quietly among others, waiting to be discovered. The 1996 Roosevelt dime with a Denver mint mark could be the key that unlocks your life's most extraordinary chapter. Don't let it pass you by, because this tiny treasure holds the power to turn your world upside down and crown you the next unlikely billionaire. Fourth, in the vast ocean of U.S. coinage, one modern marvel has emerged with the silent thunder of hidden power. The 2016 Roosevelt dime with the D mint mark from Denver. At first glance, it seems like just another coin, another whisper of metal among millions. But don't be fooled. This particular dime, when struck with rare minting anomalies or preserved in perfect, untouched condition, holds a level of wealth so unimaginable that it could launch you from everyday life straight into billionaire status overnight. This isn't a fantasy. It's a hidden fortune disguised as 10 cents, waiting for the right eyes to recognize its magic. The 2016 Denver minted Roosevelt dime carries more than just the face of a great American leader. It carries a secret legacy of value that only a rare few will ever uncover. It proudly bears the immortal words, "In God We Trust," along with liberty and the year that can unlock $1 million reward, 2016. What makes this coin extraordinary isn't just the year or the mint mark. It's the chance that your dime could be one of the rare error coins. One of the few produced with extraordinary minting defects, ultra-high detail, or misstruck features that make collectors salivate and dealers bid like auction-crazed titans. What turns this dime from common to priceless? It's the magic combination of rarity, flaw, and perfection. Some 2016 D-dimes have emerged with off-center strikes, double dies, or dramatic planchet errors that escape the eyes of the mint's quality control. Others were struck in such flawless condition, what collectors call full bands, or MS-70 perfection, that they now fetch sky-high premiums. And in the intense world of coin collecting, those few special dimes are like gold dust, their value skyrocketing far beyond reason. Yes, a single 2016 D. Roosevelt dime in such a state could realistically be worth millions. Imagine finding one of these dimes in your possession. You flip it over, and the gleam catches your eye. The bands on the torch are razor-sharp, the fields are mirror-like, and there, just there, you notice a slight doubling on the lettering or a shift in the image placement. That's no ordinary coin. That's a jackpot in disguise. A modern-day treasure hiding in plain sight. Your entire world could change with one trip to a trusted appraiser or grading service. And that dime you've forgotten about in a drawer could be the golden door to financial freedom. This isn't about exaggeration. It's about possibility. The coin market is alive with collectors constantly seeking modern rarities that have slipped through unnoticed. The 2016 D. Roosevelt dime is a modern legend in the making, a sleeping giant among contemporary coins. While the world looks backward for old coins, they forget that the rarest treasures are often born in modern mints. When machinery falters for a second or conditions align to create a masterpiece by accident, that's when value explodes. And that's exactly what makes your 2016 dime potentially worth millions. What should you do if you think you have one? Do not, under any circumstances, spend it at face value. Do not trade it for pennies on the dollar. This is no longer just currency. It is a crown jewel. Guard it. Get it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. Learn everything about its minting characteristics. Because when the right buyer sees what you have, the bids could soar to the heavens. The maximum reward for the rarest, most pristine 2016 D. Roosevelt dime could easily reach into the millions. That's not just valuable. That's legacy wealth. Let this dime serve as your reminder that wealth doesn't always arrive in big boxes or grand gestures. Sometimes it rides quietly, in your pocket, waiting to be discovered. The 2016 D. Roosevelt dime is more than just a coin. It's a story of fate, luck, and opportunity woven into one tiny circle of metal. And if you're lucky enough to have it, you're standing at the edge of a life-altering moment. One coin, one chance, one destiny to go ahead. Check your change jars, your wallets, your forgotten drawers. That miracle might already be in your hands, just waiting for you to recognize it. The 2016 D. Roosevelt dime is not just a piece of the American mint. It could be your personal fortune, your once-in-a-lifetime chance to step into a world of unshakable wealth. Hold on to it, believe in it, and unlock the treasure that could change everything.